Hey, everybody. It is Bethany Briggs, certified mindfulness coach. I hope you're doing amazing. Who do I help? I help women and those that align with mindfulness and self-love and self-care. Find your healthy coping mechanisms, your self-love, self-care tools, medicines, hobbies within. I help facilitate a state of presence and self-reflection with the purpose of character building, insight, self-study, physical, spiritual, and mental wellness. So today we're going to do some yoga, and today we're taking it to the floor, as I've never really done like a laying down type yoga class, but I thought, why not? I haven't done them, so let's do one. And this will be great for if, let's say, you want to incorporate yoga into your life. You want to incorporate this type of mindfulness. Hello, Kimberly. Thanks for joining me. I hope you're doing amazing. And you're having trouble finding time for it. You could do this first thing in the morning, or you could do it before bed, and it helps. So we're going to do some poses that are on the ground, where you're laying on your back. So yeah, let's get started. I don't have anything else to say, so we're just going to get into some yoga, get to it. It'll be fun. It'll be a nice class to show you what's possible that you could do at any time. And it's, you could take it as long as you would like, or you could take it as short as you would like. It's one of those things that it's up to you and how much time you have for your day. Because there's sometimes, you can be like, I can only do a minute or two, and that's okay. As long as you have consistency and you at least take that minute or two or the 5 minutes to do some type of recalibration of the body with the yoga, because what you're doing. Hi, Debbie. Thanks for joining me. I hope you're doing amazing. So really ultimate with yoga, it's unity of the body, mind, and spirit. So you're restoring while also doing a practice to help you incorporate and integrate all this stuff together, like water flowing. So today it's going to be a laying down one. And if you find that I'm really not in the mood for this, just do some deep breathing. Just sit still, do some deep breathing, go into easy pose, maybe lay down, do shavasana, which is corpse pose, which I will show you at the end what it is, because it's more of a relaxation pose, and to integrate at the end of your practice. But shavasana, you're just laying on your back, shoulders, you want to roll your shoulders back, hands out in front of you, legs out. Yeah, so let's get started. We're going to get started with 3 deep breaths, as it's a great way to get into the mood of let's move. So breathing in, inhaling completely, relaxing your shoulders, and then exhaling it out. We'll do that 2 more times. Inhaling completely. And then with relaxed shoulders away from your ears, letting it all out. Making sure your spine is straight, elongated. Inhaling. Relaxing your shoulders, because sometimes they like to creep up. So just having a reminder, and then exhaling. So let's get to the floor. So I don't know if I need to, but I'm going to lower my stand a little bit because I want to make sure you guys can see me. As this is honestly the first time I've really done a laying down yoga class, so bear with me. I'm learning, but I will tell you guys what to do. So first, find a comfortable laying position for you. And this could be shavasana. You want to roll down on each. Now, I'm going to talk as loud as I can for you guys, as this is, trying to find the best way to do it. But, I do encourage you to have your eyes closed during class, as it helps you incorporate your inner world, and you can listen to me. So inhaling, we're going to stretch your arms above your head like this, and stretch your feet out like this, like you're bringing your fingers to the top of your mat and your feet to the edge of your mat. If you're on a mat, if you're not on a mat, to the front of the room and to the back of the room. Stretching, elongating your spine. Inhaling. Exhaling. We're going to bring our legs in, wrapping our arms around, and you can come up like this, or you could just keep your head on the ground and just do a little rock back and forth, side to side. Making sure to inhale and exhale, especially as we go through the poses. Holding here just for a few breaths. Now what I want you to do is bring your left leg straight out in front of you. I gotta kind of moving around, but try to just listen. If you need to open your eyes and look at what I'm doing, that's okay. Now with that right leg up into your chest, you want to just hold here, flex your feet. Inhale and exhale. Inhaling and exhaling. Inhale and exhale. Now you want to take this right leg to the left side. We're doing a cat stretch, as they call it. I want to make sure you can see. And you're going to have your arm above your head, or you could have it to the side. You could cactus it like this, or you could have it a T shape. Whatever works for you and where you're at. We're doing a twist here. So you want to bring that right knee to the floor as much as you can. If you find that you're having trouble reaching that knee to the floor, you could put like a pillow, a block, a blanket, fold it up underneath that knee so it has support. And we're just going to hold in this twist, breathing in and breathing out. Maybe turning your head to the opposite way of the twist. So as your knee's to the left, your head is to the right, looking at that side of the room. Breathing in and breathing out. Inhaling and exhaling. On the next inhale, bringing that knee up to your chest. Bringing that left knee back up to your chest. Maybe just go side to side a little bit as you're inhaling and exhaling. Next, we're going to take that right leg. Do the same thing, but on this opposite side. So with the left, your right leg outstretched long, your left knee into your chest, you're going to bring it over into a twist or a cat stretch. So bringing that knee over to your right side and twisting. With your arm out to that T shape, that cactus shape. Maybe you want it above your head, or maybe you just want it on your side, on your hip. And like I said, on the other side, if you're having trouble with that knee touching the ground and it's uncomfortable, put something underneath that knee to help support you. Breathing in and breathing out. These are amazing ways to start and end your day as you're recalibrating your whole body and your breathing, bringing that unity to your mind, body, and spirit, giving yourself that time to integrate and restore. Also do a little bit of energy movement. Breathing in and breathing out. Now in your own practice, you could do these as long holds, short holds. Just it really depends on how your day is and where you're at. Breathing in and breathing out. Inhaling and exhaling. On the next inhale, bringing that knee to your chest, left knee to your chest, meeting your right knee to that left knee in your chest, rounding the spine, bringing nose to knee, maybe rock back and forth a little bit, or just keep your head down on the ground. We're next going to go into a happy baby, as this is an amazing pose as well. So how do you do that? So this is where you got to find where you're at. For me, I can reach my hands, kind of thread them through and go like this with it. Now you want to make sure your knees are in your armpits as much as possible, as this helps with alignment. You may find that you want to splay out just a little bit depending on where you're at. And make sure your sit bones, your spine, your tailbone is lengthened and elongated up against the floor. Like you're trying to hold your spine to the floor. And then you could rock from side to side. You could take it to the left, the right, to the left. Do a little bit of stretching here. You could hold your happy baby in this area and just breathe, finding that movement that feels good for you. Inhaling and exhaling. If you're not able to touch your feet, you can touch your, wherever your hands fall. It could be on your shins, your knees. Maybe you just want to hold your legs like this. I do recommend using your hands. It adds extra support. And if this is not something you're able to do, just hold with your knees into your chest. This just gets us into the hips a little bit more, your groin, your legs. Inhaling and exhaling. Inhaling and exhaling. Just taking these few moments for yourself. Loving on yourself. Breathing in and breathing out. Here's also a place where if you find that it's uncomfortable for your knees to be up where they're at, if you want to add a block or like a bolster or a folded blanket or a pillow, something that you could put underneath your leg here to help with support, you could do that as well. It just really depends on where you're at today in your practice. Every day is a different thing with your practice. Every day you're going to feel different. Maybe today this happy baby feels amazing and you try it again tomorrow and it's like, oh, I don't want to do the happy baby. So you just got to listen to yourself. So breathing here. Now we're going to inhale. Bring those knees back to your chest. And we are going to do a little bit more twisting here. So on the so as we did the one where you had your leg outstretched and one knee in, we're going to have both knees in. And we're going to bring your knees to the left like this. And then this arm is going to be straight out to the side. I'll show you on this side. So it's going to look like this, but it's going to be on your right side. And we'll do that in a moment. Inhaling and exhaling. And here, if you find that your knees don't touch the floor and you just need a little extra cushion, put something underneath there for padding. Whether it's a folded blanket, a pillow, something to help you support your knees. Inhaling and exhaling. Inhaling to the center and exhaling to the next side. So your knees to the right and your arms stretched out in front of you or to the side. Could be above your head, could be down. I recommend that T shape or the cactus shape. Helps you with that stretch. And you want to make sure you're like in the other one when our leg was elongated, and I forgot to mention this on the other side, but you want to make sure your head is facing the opposite way of the twist. Inhaling and exhaling. You're doing amazing. Oh, hey, Rebecca. Thanks for joining. I'm happy you're here. I didn't see you hop in. I hope you're doing amazing. Inhaling and exhaling. Inhaling and exhaling. Inhaling to the center. And now what we're going to do is you could go up to a wall if you want, do legs on the wall. So you want to have your butt up against the wall, your legs up against the wall, your feet, your ankles, this whole section up against the wall. If you don't want to go up against a wall for this, or maybe you're in bed, you're getting ready for bed, or you're waking up and you don't have a wall to go up against, just hold here. You want to make sure your tailbone, your spine is on the ground. And just hold with your feet up in the air. This is a way of doing legs on the wall without a wall there, and I find it to be very helpful. Now you want to intensify what you're doing here. You can bring your legs up or your arms up. You could kind of rock forward and touch your toes. You'll feel it more in your hamstrings. Or you could just hold with your legs up into the ground, up in the ceiling. I was going to say ground, but that doesn't make sense. And just hold here, inhaling and exhaling. Maybe you want to deepen the stretch just a little bit and bringing your hands onto your knees or your shins, wherever you feel. Right now, I don't have as much flexibility in my hamstrings. So me going to my toes isn't happening, and that's okay, because every day our body is going to be a little bit different. I know my arms aren't as tall as long as my legs, so that doesn't help. But that's why, you could rock and then just kind of scoop up and then try to get that tailbone back to the ground as much as possible. Maybe you want to bend your knees just a little bit so you can really feel that stretch. If you feel any tightness when you're doing this, make sure to bend your knees. You don't want to pull anything. So breathing in and breathing out, making sure to breathe through this whole thing. Even if I'm not cueing the breath, make sure to do the breath on your own. Inhaling and exhaling. Next, this is one of my favorites. So we're going to spread the legs out as like a V. You can see that. So this is where I do if you can touch your toes, feel free to do that. If not, hands on your shins, ankles, knees. And we're just going to hold here for a quick few moments. We'll go deep into the groin, into the hips. Inhaling and exhaling. Maybe you want to bring one leg in. Inhaling and then bring the other leg in. Listening to your body, where you're at today. Maybe just holding is where you're at. Maybe this doesn't feel good at all and you just want to do with your legs straight up. Like you have your feet trying to touch the ceiling. Inhaling and exhaling. Inhale, bringing those up, your legs up. And we're going to bring those knees back to the chest. And just rock back side to side. Inhaling and exhaling. And now this is where we're going to go into Shavasana. Corpse pose. So bringing your feet to the floor, maybe adjusting your clothes a little bit if you feel like you need to. Taking your legs out. I'm going to show you guys this as much as possible. So you're just laying on the ground. This is your time to integrate this practice. You want to roll your shoulders down away from your ears. You want to bring your hands out. You could also do this where you have your knees like this. But I'm going to do it in a full Shavasana. And you just want to have your arms to the side. Maybe you want to starfish a little bit. Or you want to keep them in alignment with your hips. Whatever feels good for you. Breathing in and breathing out. Relaxing and softening your toes, your feet, your ankles. Relaxing and releasing your shins, your calves, your knees, your thighs, your quads, your hamstrings. Relaxing and releasing your groin, your pelvis, your hips. Relaxing and releasing your torso, your back, your chest, your shoulders, your arms, your fingers, your elbows. Relaxing and releasing your throat, neck, jaw. Relaxing and releasing your scalp. Your full body now, your nervous system, relaxing and releasing and taking this moment to breathe. I'll give you guys a few moments of silence to be here with yourself in the Shavasana. Inhaling and exhaling. Inhaling and exhaling. Now taking a few breaths to yourself, and I'll let you know when it's time to come out. Now starting to wiggle your fingers, wiggling your toes, circling your wrists and your ankles, moving your head from side to side slowly, stretching your arms above your head, stretching like you're trying to pull your feet and your hands in opposite directions. Inhaling and exhaling, bringing the arms down, going into that cat stretch real quick. So bringing the right leg into chest, bringing it over to your left, bringing your head in the opposite direction of your knee. Inhaling here and exhaling. Inhaling, bringing that knee back to chest and then elongating that leg. Now bringing the right or the left knee into chest. Inhaling, doing that twist with your head in opposite direction of your knee. Inhaling and exhaling. And then inhaling, bringing your knee up to chest, bringing that leg elongated, bringing both knees to the chest, rocking back from side to side just a little bit, rubbing your feet and your hands together like this. We're bringing ourselves back to our present body. Coming back into your knees and your chest. Now you can do two different ways. You can rock and roll on your spine like this. I like doing this way. Or you can bring your knees over to the side like that on either side and pick yourself up. But I'm going to do rock and roll. And then we'll come into a seated easy pose. Hello, Roger. Hi, Randy. Thanks for joining me. So let's end this practice with a deep breath together. Inhaling. Making these your deepest inhales and exhales you've done all day. And letting it out. Inhaling. And exhaling. We'll do it one more time. Inhaling. And exhaling. Now bringing our hands to prayer pose. Maybe rubbing them together. And then bringing them to prayer pose. Bowing our third eye to our hands. May the wisdom of our minds bow to the wisdom of our hearts, as our heart is the master and our mind is the tool. The light in me honors the light in you. Bowing together, just having a little moment of gratitude for being here. And then when you're ready, coming up. Namaste, Satnam Waheguru. I hope you guys enjoyed class. I know I did. That actually is something I do every morning. Some of those, not in that exact order, but I do those every morning, and it really starts out my day amazingly. I'll do them sometimes before bed if I feel like I need to. Woo. That's a great reminder. Thank you, Debbie. Keeping your shoulder on the floor when twisting. Yeah, I mean, it's important, but at the same time, if that's not in your wheelhouse, you know, I wouldn't like fully focus on that. You could also like put like if you're having trouble, I guess it's a great reminder. Thank you, Debbie, for that. But like if you're having trouble with your shoulder being on, you could put something underneath it to help with support. It's a great modification. Thank you, Debbie. Oh, you're welcome, Kimberly. Oh, Rebecca, I'm glad you enjoyed it. You're welcome. Namaste, Roger. I'm going to just check in with comments. Ooh, Rebecca, you found it great for your back. You haven't done these in a long time. Nice, 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 nice. I'm glad you all enjoyed. I am grateful that you all are here. So, real quick, we have, namaste, Rebecca. So we have a ceremony on Saturday. As you see, my brain is like, whoo, sad. So it's like, come back into doing. It's a really great one to help relax and calm. So yeah, it's been a while for you, Debbie. Oh, nice. I'm glad you all enjoyed this. I usually don't do laying down practices, but honestly, they are amazing. And it's a great one to do if you like first wake up and you're like, I really want to implement yoga into my life, but I don't know how. Right here, you do it straight out of bed, you know, like do it in your bed to help you get into the groove of things. And maybe then you take it out of your bed, but starting out like, you know, first thing, and modify it to where you're at. You're still laying down, Kimberly. Nice. Well, relax. You know, take that time to be. You know, it's okay to do nothing. As my everyday encouragement post, check it out if you haven't seen it, but it really emphasizes that it's okay to do nothing sometimes. Sometimes your body needs that, but we need a healthy balance. So too much being or doing nothing can bring in stagnation, but then too much of doing brings in overwork, overwhelm, frustration, burnout, exhaustion. So having that happy balance, but sometimes you need more being and sometimes you need more doing. So finding where you're at, check out that post if you're interested in what I was talking about right now. Yeah, I was on the kitchen floor. I feel you, Kimberly. But yeah, so full moon ceremony. Yes, the full moon is until the 23rd, but full moons happen. You have the energy 3 days before, 3 days after. Oh yeah. Yep. It helps the spine, Debbie. Exactly. Yay. Yeah. I'm glad it helped your spine. Yay. Yay. And your eyes saying hi.
But today my electric guitar is coming.
He's excited because his electric guitar is coming today. So, let's get us back on task. I keep getting sidetracked, but it's okay. I like hanging out and chit-chatting and seeing what you guys are up to, how you felt about the practice. Rebecca, your kids did it with you? Yay! That's amazing. Awesome. Thanks for sharing that. Thank you, everyone, for sharing all your experiences, you know, the reminders. Because, yeah, sometimes I forget things. And so it's great that we can come together as a community. Like what Debbie did, she helped me out, you know, talking about, you know, keep making sure the shoulders on the ground. That's a great cue for alignment. And, you know, we're in this together. We're in this together. And I love that about my page is, you know, it's a community. It's a safe space. It's a sacred space for us to do this together, to share the gift of mindfulness. Roger, you have a date with the chainsaw. Oh, well, I hope it goes well. And I'm glad it was a great start. So get your body loosened up and ready to go. I hope you enjoy that nature time. And I hope it goes smoothly for you. Thanks for sharing that. But anyway, so Saturday, is the full moon ceremony. If you're interested, let me know. I'll put the link in the comments for the event page. It's a release and celebrate yourself ceremony event. It's like a group mindfulness coaching session as well. If you really want to get down to the nitty gritty. We do special mindfulness practices that I only do on the events or in the one-on-ones. And it's also a great time where we come together and you get a sense of support. It's a safe space. So if you're interested, let me know. It's Saturday, 4/20 at 1 p.m. Eastern time, and the full moon is on the 23rd. So this will just help us get ready for the full moon that's coming into play, which is on Tuesday, the 23rd. So just get us into that energy of it. Like I was saying with one-on-ones, I offer one-on-ones. Let me know if you're interested. This is for you to make you a personalized practice. I talk about it in my weekly schedule, and I also posted about it yesterday. So check out those posts, and it will do a breakdown of everything. And the podcast is today. I will talk about boundaries, and that's in Heal the Unicorn group for women at 1:30 p.m. ish time. So yeah, that's all the announcements. If you found this helpful, please share. I would love that. If you feel called to, I do accept stars to help as a tip, to help motivation. But, you know, engagement, you guys sharing, just coming to class really helps keep me going as well. So thanks for being here. I want to say thank you to Rebecca, Debbie, Kimberly, Roger, Randy, and everyone else that hopped on as a silent watcher. Thank you for being here. I appreciate you guys. Together we make this possible. Together we get this out to the world. Together we practice this mindfulness, this self-love, self-care to help us fill our cups so we can give out to the overflow. Oh, Debbie, thank you for sending it to your sister. Oh, I appreciate that. And Rebecca, you plan on joining? Yay. And Debbie, hope you make it. Yes, yes, yes. I hope you can all make it. So yeah, that being said, thank you again for being here. I appreciate you guys. And yeah, I think that's it. I hope you're feeling great. I hope you enjoyed class. Come back to this class as much as you would like. Save it, share it, make it your own. Maybe write down what we did, and then you can just do it in your own practice as well. This is just me being the guide as you are the driver in your journey. You are taking the move forward, and I'm just there to help you along the way, to help guide. Oh my goodness, Roger, thank you so much. Thank you. I appreciate that so much. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I appreciate the support. That really means a lot to me. Sending you guys love. Yes. Oh, you're welcome, Debbie. Yes, I'll see you later, Rebecca. Awesome. Well, I hope you have a great day. Remember, I do this class every Wednesday, 12 p.m. Eastern time, live. And there is no charge. It is free. So come here. If you're interested on what a one-on-one would be, or like what the events are, come here. It's a little different, but at the same time, we can incorporate these things into it. So it just gives you like, are you interested in it? Or is it something not so much? It just gives you that extra thing to look at. But yeah, so I hope you guys have a blessed day. I hope to see you next Wednesday, but I hope to see you throughout the week here. And then I hope to see you at the other events and all the fun stuff going on. And I'll see you around. I'll see you soon. Sending all love. Bye, guys. Have a blessed one. Thank you again.